Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message, week number 8. Yada. Wow, can you believe it? Week 8. I always say that. Hey, make sure you go ahead and you hit like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out the channel more than you know, helps out the PPH more than you know. But I can't even get my damn owners to do that, though. That's what's funny. I'm like, hey guys, go hit that like and subscribe button. Go hit the bell notification. Do something to help the PPH's online presence. But they won't do it. It's like they refuse. I think a couple have. But I appreciate all my viral viewers out there that have liked and subscribed to the channel when I can't get my own damn owners to do it. But, you know, they always tell me about doing my job. But they don't want to talk about doing their job as responsible owners of the PPH, helping its online presence. Hello? So, anyway, made a big trade. Boom, boom, boom. Trade alert. That's right, y'all. Made a big trade. Traded away Michael Carter. Of course, he blows up as soon as I trade him away. But traded away Michael Carter and got T. Higgins and Jeff Wilson because I have Elijah Mitchell. So I figured he'd probably be the most likely to be the handcuff. Sermon seems he's out the picture. He ain't getting no carries. And Jermichael Hasty still looks like the third down back. So I think if Mitchell were to get hurt, I think it would be Wilson who would get the majority of the carries. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments down below how wrong I might be. Yeah, PPH, you can do that too. Leave some comments on the video here. Tell me how wrong I am in my assumption of Jeff Wilson and making the trade. But of course, it works out for Flat Earth Conspiracy. Oh, excuse me. Let's Go Brandon now. That's it. He's changed his name to Let's Go Brandon. I don't know. He did it, so it's done. And you're right. There's no rule to not allow mid-season name changes. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm missing a little bit of Cone's Corner. I did enjoy that segment on the Commish message. I hope he's doing well. I did hear from him like a week ago. Just called to say what up, try to get me to go out to get a beer, couldn't do it, so yeah. Anyway, hope he's doing well, and Cone, give me a call, let's play some b-ball. Alright, what else happened last week in the PPH? Not a whole lot. I think there was not a whole lot going on. Everyone's kind of quiet. Oh, Jimmy quit. That's right, Jimmy quit. Jimmy quit last week because of the rule that was passed about starting an inactive player and you get a fine. I've addressed it in past commissioner messages, but those that are might just tuning in and just first finding out about this, we have an owner named Jimbo James, and he ends up starting an inactive player. He did it a couple weeks ago with Chris Carson when he was injured playing, I think it was that Sunday night game against Pittsburgh or something, maybe. I forget exactly who, but anyway. He started him, but he had a red cross, had a little injury flag, but he didn't have the inactive icon. Supposedly this is an active icon that's making him stand his ground. So, again, just to recap this real quick, he had Chris Carson on it. I didn't see that it was inactive. I had to pay his fine, but he knew about the rule about inactive players. So then he goes on with Rashad Stevenson from the Patriots last week. Healthy scratch on the 9:30 injury report, and the icon wasn't working. Supposedly, this inactive icon is what is the say all and be all if you can get fined, I guess, according to Jimmy, because it wasn't on there. So I fined him the $20 for the inactive player, and then we emailed CBS, and CBS gave a bullshit excuse saying it was an extremely late game time decision when he's on the 9:30 report. And he's inactive. Whether he has the icon or not doesn't change the fact that you started an active player. And that's what it is. It's about you not having a correct lineup and having an inactive player in your starting lineup. It doesn't matter if there's a cross or not a cross. And CBS coming with the bullshit excuse saying it was a late game time decision is the reason he didn't have the icon. It doesn't give you the authority to pass up the rule of starting an inactive player, because that's what the rule is. It's an inactive player. So I'm not picking on you. I'm not going after you because of your political beliefs or views. I'm just enforcing the rule that is on the books for the PPH. So it would be like anybody. And then if you saying that CBS said that it was their bad and they take responsibility is bullshit because, again, he's on the 930 report. So, again, if you don't want to check the 930 report, then that's on you. I mean, I check it for the Red Crosses mainly, not even the inactives, because that's such a rare occasion. You got stung by it. Sorry. And your response to that is, I quit. I'm done. I'm finished. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, really, a snowflake like that? It's on principles. I have principalities. Bullshit. You ain't got no principles on a $20 fine about you having an inactive player. You're just pissed because you're 2-6. And I just whooped your ass. So, I barely won, but I whooped your ass. Okay, so anyway. Other than that, Jimmy quit, so... Britt's quitting at the end of the season, supposedly, because he has all these life issues to deal with, and I guess the 5 minutes he sits on the shitter, he can't set his lineup or make a free agent pickup or do a trade request, because, I mean, I'm sorry, Staines, you're still not getting off the text thread. I don't see anyone saying, oh, let's just take you off. People are going to be like, he's on it even more now, because you're no longer the PPH. So I don't see what you're trying to accomplish for it. I mean, I understand with family problems and all that stuff, but the problems that you're describing seem like you can fit it because the league doesn't come around until September. Really, there's a March rules meeting. You could be there. You don't have to be there. Not a big deal. But then really, it's not till September of next year. You know what I mean? So like, let's at least hold off on the quitting until like maybe can we give it to like say, I don't know, July, see where you're at in July of 2022, and then we can see if you're going to, like, really be able to, be in the PPH or not. So then that gives us a few months to try to figure it out. So I say give it a little way longer, but if you need to make your decision now and then use me as the excuse, you go ahead, because that's all it is. You have to take personal responsibility, bro, on your decisions, and ain't nobody else making you do anything. I ain't making you quit. I'm not making you do anything. That is your decision, and you saying it's because of me, I think that's a complete excuse. It's a cop-out for not wanting just to take responsibility, that you just want to get the PPH's sympathy. Oh, we understand, Britt. His views are so radical. It makes our lives so hard on us, Britt. I understand. He's an asshole. Oh, poor Britt. Yeah, you're right. I quit too. Oh, Britt's out, I'm out because Lumpy's so mean. He's a Nazi. I mean, come on, bro. Like, come on. We're men here. We're not little boys. Stand up. If you're going to quit like a man. Don't use me as the excuse. So you can just get the sympathy, because I see right through it, bro. I see right through it. Because that's why I'm the commish. I can see through these things, bro. You can't just use me as the commish as an excuse. I'm quitting because of Lumpy. Why? What did Lumpy do? He has different views than me. What? Well, he's always had different views than you. Yeah, but still, now it's even more because I'm just so mad about it. Like, bro, come on. I've always had different views from day one, but we've all got along. You know why? Because we don't put that shit above our friends and family. We don't put the political views of what you have, over friends and family. We can have separate views. It's okay, bro. I don't hate you because of it. I don't think you're the enemy because you have different views. Unfortunately, you don't think the same. So I think the problem here is in one-sided. So, yeah, I'm really using this commission message to get in with Britt right now. So I guess I should cut it short because, I'm really getting deep with you, Britt. Getting deep, real deep. But, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that, man. I love you, bro. All right, here are the scores from last week in the PPH. In our first game, we had Let's Go Brandon, previously Flat Earth Conspiracy, taking out Basket of Deplorables 110.5 to 79.2. Basket of Deplorables has been definitely hurt by injuries this year, losing both Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle for good portions of the beginning of the season here. So 29.2 from Herbert. You know what? If he ain't getting 75 for him, then you know what? His team is beatable, and he has those injuries. Damian Harris with 13.5 from Randall Cobb, and then 11 from Schultz. And 11 from the Steelers D. Just can't break 80 points. You're not going to get many wins doing that. Cooper Rush stepped in for Dak pretty well there, 38.7 points. 23.2 from Michael Carter. Like I said, look at that. Boom, makes a trade. He goes off. I tried to offer him to other people. They didn't want him, but you know what? I got a combo guy. Now I feel like I didn't get enough after seeing Carter do that. But anyway, 12.2 from CeeDee Lamb, and then that was enough. And 110.5 to 79.2. Let's Go Brandon goes to 2-8 or 2-6, and Basket of Deplorables falls to 3-5. Ouch, 2 games under 500. Man, has anyone heard from Tommy? I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's watching, man. Love you, bro, man. I hope you're doing good. All right, Just My Luck takes out 289ers, 138 to 125.3. That's our weekly winner right there. Our reigning champ, Mr. Jacobs, sitting at and now an improved 4-4. Josh Allen with 48.4 points. Darrell Henderson with 21.3, and then 18 from Scott, and then 12 from the Colts defense. And that was enough to get him the win with 138, man, and take the weekly. That was I could have had a shot at it if I would have gotten anything. But anyway, 289ers, man, falling to 2-6. Lawrence, quarterback's been his problem, man. I don't know what this Tardo thinks about quarterbacks. Every year, it's like he just doesn't value the quarterback position. Last year he did, and I think he traded for Herbert, and he got a top-tier quarterback, and he won. He came in second. I don't know if you're correlating this. Can you connect these dots, Tardo, or are these ones hard for you to connect? You can connect all the COVID and vaccine dots and all those dots, right? But can you connect quarterback winning? Quarterback winning. Okay. 27.9 from Trevor Lawrence, 13.6 from Kamara, 19.2 from Cooper, 18.1 from Samuel. Been tearing it up, man. I just saw that he had the most receiving yards in 49ers history through the first 8 games. So, pretty dope. Broke Jerry Rice's record. Saints with 21. Big 21 points, man. 125.3. Respectable score. That should get you a win most weeks, but you just ran into the weekly winner this week. So, it's that schedule that really hurt you. Anyway, falling to 2-6 and in the cellar. Okay, in our next game here, we have the JM Flapjackers take out Rick and Morty's TDs. And I don't know why it puts that like funky thing just because there's an apostrophe in the name, but it does it. So 96.8 to 88.5. Kyle Murray back down to earth. 23.5. Edmonds, though, good trade there. Got him 12.9. 12 points from Beasley. And then 17.8 from Gonzalez and 11 from the 49ers D. 88 points won't get it done. 96.8 points usually doesn't get it done unless you play the 80-point guy, but it did work out for JM Flapjackers, pretty much led by Stafford there. As you can see, 48.5. He's been a top 5 or 3 quarterback the entire year, so Stafford really leading this team. There's really not much else to say about it, right? I mean, you get half your points from Stafford. Oh, dude, that's going to make me, dude. Oh, my goodness. You guys are going to make me have to grab a little bit here, man. You talk about the quarterback scoring, man. Just look at that. 96 points, and 48 of it comes from one freaking player. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. What are we doing? Oh, man, I hate that, dude. Like, what are we doing? Why are we giving the quarterback being able to score half your points on your team? I mean, come on. Seriously. What are we doing? All right, anyway. Crab time over. Back to the scores. Yeah, not much else there. Seahawks D, 11 points. Takes the win. Proves to 5-3. Rick and Morty's TDs falls to 5-3. All right, in our next game, we got the Brewdogs taking out Dirty High T, 134.5 to 96. Come on up. There we go. All right, and then look at this. Tom Brady, again, shows back up for Mr. Brewdog with 52.7 and then 18.4 from Eckler, man. God, he's been really good. Good late round pick there for Dare Boy, really paying off. 15.2 from Lockett, he shows up. 13.8 from Thielen, and then 11.6 from Bass. 13 from the Bengals defense as well. Improves to 6-2. I know this is a weird year for the PPH. We got some teams that are usually in the cellar. I mean, been in the cellar for like multiple decades or like at least a decade. or, close to a decade. I mean, literally, like Patty and Dareboy usually in the cellar. Both of them have above 500 in winning records. So good shit to see that. Good to see the change. Dirty High Tea, Bridgewater just really missing Russell Wilson, only 27.4. 15.5 from Tyreek Hill, 18.5 from Cooper Kupp. He still does his thing. He's like the number one receiver there. Falk was 16.6, and then 0 from the Bears defense. Why would you think you could start a defense against the Niners and get any points? That ain't gonna happen. Anyway, Dirty High Tea falls to 4-4, and Brewdogs improves to 6-2. Right up there, second place, all by himself. And the next game, we had a really close one here with the Mollywops taking out Return to Greatness, 134.6 to 130.9. The Mollywops, a.k.a. the luckiest man in fantasy football, a.k.a. Cuck Free. Okay? So those are his AKAs, and right now the luckiest man in fantasy football got that luck to show up big time. All right, Patrick Mahomes with only a pedestrian 31.5 points, 18 points from Najee Harris, 21 from Godwin, which gets what? The 21-point bonus, the 21-point bonus. Bullshit. What kind of jank-ass rule is that? You guys, man, all these conservatives in the league, right? Oh, no, we're not about socialism. We don't want to give out anything free. You got to work for what you get. Da, 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 da. Oh, but if you get 21 points, here's 21 extra points for you. Like, what in... Like, seriously, what kind of jank rule is that? But you're taking wins away from people that shouldn't be getting wins, and it hasn't affected it this year in the weekly. It did last year. It took a weekly out of someone's hand that got it. So hopefully we can kill that rule this offseason, because that 21 points led to this win. 14.2 from Connor, 10 from the Bills defense, and he gets the win at 134 with 134.6. Return to Greatness, only 130.9. He blames Hurts the most. Can't get one rushing touchdown of the 4 that they had. Just didn't have to do anything with only 17.4. You look at the rest of his team, it balled out. Look at it. I mean, every guy performed except for Conklin. And like 18.2 from Taylor, 21.1 from Mixon, 17.7 from Woods, 13.2 from Patterson, 12.1 from Hubbard, 12.5 from Joseph, and 13 from the Rams defense. Balled out, got only 130.9, and takes the L and falls to 4-4. So, again, hopefully the luckiest man in football understands how lucky he is, because that motherfucker always gets what he needs to get the win. All right, next one, it's Patty's Playboys taking out the Juggernauts. I mean, come on, Jug, what are you doing? 71.3 points? I mean, are you going to show up and at least try to do something? Come on, bro. I mean, like, against me, you're scoring 130. Against your son here, you throttle it down to the 71.3. You fall to 3-5. That's not a good record, not at all. Now you're 2 games under 500. You don't really have the points scored for you, but you have Kirk Cousins getting you 26.2, 11 from Damian Williams. You lost Derrick Henry, so the tough times keep rolling. I would say maybe stop cussing and cursing and threatening the fantasy gods with bodily harm, and this might stop for you. Devontae Booker with 12.5. That was really about it. Patty, look at that, 5-3, right there in the mix at the top of near the top of the league, having a winning record. Man, Aaron Rodgers with 30.7, 10.1 from Chase, 10.8 from Evans, and then 21 from the Eagles D. Again, man, the schedule makes such a difference. You know, you guys bitch about the schedule. I bet you Patty ain't bitching about the schedule to play Foss on a 71.3, day. I bet you Flat Earth Conspiracy or whatever, Let's Go Brandon or whatever his name, F. Joe Biden, whatever his name is, like to play, who the hell did he play? Jesus. Did he change his freaking name? Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, he played, Tommy on his 79-point week. So, yeah, anyway, schedule makes a big difference. Okay, in the last game here, you got your boy. Yeah, that's right, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, putting it on Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm sorry I had to fine you, but that's what it is. It's part of doing my job, just enforcing the rules. Again, CBS, bullshit answer. Not going to accept that for you starting an inactive player. I guess the fantasy gods have weighed in now too and made sure that I had taken the W over you. 126.7 to 123.4. 38, well, you were getting ridiculed for the Geno Smith pickup, and it wasn't me that did it. I can't believe you're not demanding an apology, heartfelt and sincere, because he got you 38.3. I mean, he pretty much matched Burrow. So, got 17 from Alex Jones, 14.3 from Brandon Cooks, 13.7 from Keenan Allen, and then 18 from the Patriots D. That's what really kept you in it. So wasn't enough, though, to get it the W. Burrow with 40.9. Elijah Mitchell, 20.7. DK Metcalf, 16.3. As you can see, he had Geno Smith, so knock out 16 and half of those points out of Geno because they canceled each other, and that's what kind of led to the win here. And then that's really about it on my team. I did have Cook and the Cowboys D going on Sunday night. I'm like, okay, I'll have like 15 points out of Cook. Hopefully the Cowboys D can get me 7 or 8, and then I'll be in the mix for a weekly. And then nope, only got 9 points from the combined of them. Luckily, it was enough though to get squeaked by Jimmy. But fantasy gods do not like cheaters who keep inactive players on their roster, or starting inactive players when they're inactive. Right on. Okay. I think that's about enough of me for today. I've talked a lot today, and this is why we need Cone's Corner, or we need a guest. We need a PPH guest to come on, an owner I can interview, ask about the league, how they feel. Britt, I would love it for you to be you. You definitely need to come on here. This is a very therapeutic way to get your aggressions out to the camera and to the league, so everyone knows where you stand and how you feel. So, anyway, till next week, Lum Dogs out. Peace.